Hi everyone, welcome to lesson 100 from A Course in Miracles. We made it to this 100, lesson 100. That's 100 days we have been going through each lesson. So give yourself a tap on the back, congratulate yourself for getting this far. And just feel into how you feel right now, where you've come from at the beginning when you started this course, like to where you are now. Do you feel a shift in your energy? Do you feel like a more closeness towards the light within you, the love within you? You're getting closer to that place of knowing your truth, and the awareness is starting to evolve, and you're starting to reduce the meaning that you put onto all of these things around you. You're starting to feel lighter, less stressed, less suffering. Yes, we have those days where we might fall back into it, but the awareness now is there. We can start seeing, I've gone back into the ego mind, I've got into the external world and giving it too much meaning, and it's starting to lower my vibration. It's starting to take me down with it. So get back on, focus on the lesson, and it will bring you back to that lighter vibrancy way of living. That's what we want. This is why we do these lessons. So lesson 100, here we go. And today's lesson is my part is essential to God's plan for salvation. That is our key message for today. My part is essential to God's plan for salvation. Just as God's daughter completes her father, so your part in it completes your father's plan. Salvation must reserve the mad belief in separate thoughts and separate bodies, which lead separate lives and go their separate ways. One function shared by separate minds unites them in one purpose, for each one of them is equally essential to them all. Yes. It's like, just think, we're split in two and we just need to get back into the oneness, or one being, and when we get into our one beingness, we sort of have a knock-on impact on the rest of the world. It's like that because we're vibrating our one source, and that vibration, we're all vibrating at different levels. It has a knock-on effect to all of us. So the answer is in there, but the reason we are detached from it is in there too. So the place of healing is within the place of suffering. So we've got to get those two and just wash one away so that we can just focus and be aware of the truth. God's will for you is perfect happiness. Why should you choose to go against his will? The part that he has saved for you to take in working out his plan is given you that you might be restored to what he wills. This part is essential to his plan as to your happiness. Your joy must be complete to let his plan be understood by those to whom he sends you. They will see their function in your shining face and hear God's calling to them in your happy laugh. So yes, be joyous, be happy, be love, and it is infectious, isn't it? When you give out, like when you're around somebody who laughs. Have you been to those yoga classes where you just laugh and everybody's laughing, and it just everybody just starts laughing, and there's not even anything specifically to laugh at. It's just the laughter. It's so contagious. It's wonderful. So yes, be the happy self you are. You are indeed essential to God's plan. Without your joy, his joy is incomplete. Without your smile, the world cannot be saved. While you are sad, the light that God himself appointed as the means to save the world is dim and lustless, and no one laughs because all laughter can but echo yours. So yes, if we're walking around as beings that are sad, it's like we're not. You need to give your joy out, because then it's like the world is here for us to create and be the co-creator. And our creator wants us to be happy, to be joyous, to have a wonderful world. And it can't do it without us. It needs us to jump on board and jump into the joy that it is. And it's kind of like it doesn't really get what really is going on. It's just a detachment, and we need to get back to being that unified self with it. We will not let ourselves be sad today. For if we do, we will fail to take the part that is essential to God's plan as well as to our vision. Sadness is the sign that you would play another part instead of what has been assigned to you by God. Thus do you fail to show the world how great the happiness He wills for you, and so you do not recognize that it is yours. Today we will attempt to understand joy is our function here. If you are sad, your part is unfulfilled, and all the world is thus deprived of joy along with you. God asks you to be happy, so the world can see how much He loves His daughter and wills no sorrow rises to abate her joy. No fear besets her to disturb her peace. You are God's messenger today. You bring His happiness to all you look upon, His peace to everyone who looks on you and sees His message in your happy face. Yes, you are a light. You are joyous. You spread that joy, because that is your birthright. That is what you are supposed to be doing. And don't beat yourself up if you don't do it every second of every minute of every day, because we've been programmed. We've been programmed from such an early age to live this kind of constricted, like little small self and not stand in our beautiful, joyous power. Our light that wants to just be like excited children. How many children are running around and like the parents are like, come on, quiet, stop it, keep quiet. And slowly in time as we grow up, it's like it's wrong for us to be a happy expression. Well, you've got to get rid of that programming. It's like I was looking in the fields and there's sheep and the lambs are there and the lambs are jumping around so joyous. And yet the sheep themselves have become, it's almost like tainted by the world, probably by the farmers that have like moved them around and they see suffering and the little lambs are just joyous and jumping. And that's what we were as kids. We were happy, we were joyous, we came into this world happy. And that is who we really are. That's what we've got to get back to. That's our true expression. Be happy, be joyous. Don't take any of the crap that somebody wants to put on you. It's not your truth. You are a love, joy. Be it, feel it, speak it, embrace it, enjoy it. Because that's what you deserve. We will prepare ourselves for this today in our 5-minute practice periods by feeling happiness arise in us according to our Father's will and ours. Begin the exercises with the thought today's idea contains. Then realize your part is to be happy. Only this is asked of you or anyone who wants to take his place among God's messengers. Think what this means. You have indeed been wrong in your belief that sacrifice is asked. You but receive according to God's plan and never lose or sacrifice or die. Now let us try to find that joy that proves to us and all the world God wills for us. It is your function that you find it here and that you find it now. For this you came. Let this one be the day that you succeed. Look deep within you, undismayed by all the little thoughts and foolish goals you pass as you ascend to meet the Christ in you, to meet the light in you, to meet the joy in you, because you were brought into this world to be that beautiful expression of love and happiness. And that might come through so many things. You might be a beautiful singer, so sing your heart out. You might be a beautiful writer, so write those words and put that beautiful expression into the world. You might be a joyous runner, so run and enjoy the world. Just whatever it is that you know you are here called to do that keeps bringing you joy. Could be art. It could be maths, it could be science, it could be any of those things. What are they? What are those things that light you up, that make you feel alive, and why you're here, and how much joy you can create in those gifts that you've been given? Bring them to light, focus on them, focus on what makes you happy and do that. Because when you do that, the world will love you for it. How can you be mean at somebody who is absolutely in their happy, joyous way of being? You want to see more of that. I know I do. I want to see people living from their passion, their joy, their happiness. Because that is what we were supposed to be doing. And a lot of us feel like we're constricted. Well, it's time to change that. He will be there. and you can reach him now. What could you rather what could you rather look upon in place of him? Who waits that you may look on him? What little thought has power to hold you back? What foolish goal can keep you from success when he who calls to you is God himself? He will be there. You are essential to his plan. You are his messenger today, and you must find what he would have you give. Do not forget the idea for today between your hourly practice periods. It is yourself who calls to you today, and it is him you answer. Every time you tell yourself you are essential to God's plan for the salvation of the world, which is what he's saying with the practice today. My part is essential to God's plan for salvation. It so is. It's so essential that you be happy, that you be joyous, that you be that expression of love, because we are the vessels that are going to show this expression to the world. And he's relying on us to be that. He wants to, show the world the joy and have us all awaken to it, that what it is. Let's create the joyous being that we are. Step into your power, step into the light, and make no, apologies for it. Just do it. Be who you are. Use this lesson today to really bring that into your heart and be joyous, and don't feel bad about being happy. That's crazy to even say that. Don't feel bad about being happy. Just be happy. And for no reason whatsoever, just be happy. Be that today. That's what I wish for you. I really, really wish you a beautiful, happy, joyous day. So enjoy this lesson, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks now. Bye.